Voila, beautiful. Okay, we'll put that aside. Pull up, let's see, the chicken legs. What I need to do now is I'm going to get some of my veggies together and cut those up so I can get ready for my roast, put in my roasting pan, also get ready to do my stock. Okay, so let's see what I've got in the fridge. Okay. Got carrots, peppers, potatoes, broccoli, snap peas, green beans, zucchini, chives. Let's see what else is here. Okay. Alright. This is a good start. Okay. So first of all, it looks like I've got a little bit of extra carrots in there in the fridge. I actually bought a bag of baby cut carrots, and the reason why I buy the bag of this is I like to snack on them, so, and why not use them to cook as well. Okay, so I got that. Okay, that'll be for the stock. This is going to be for the roast. Okay, these are already pre-washed, which is nice. All right, so I'm going to put that into my pan. Okay. Okay, so I got that. I do want to put some potatoes in there too. Why not? Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3 should do it. Okay. I like to leave my skin on the potato. Put those right in there. I'm cutting them into 4s. I want like, I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches square. You know, keep them all somewhat the same size. That way they cook all around the same time. All right, there's that. Let's see. Broccoli. I've never put broccoli in there, but you know what? I've got some leftover broccoli. I'm going to put that in there as well. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. And then I've got onion. Okay. Just cut them into chunks like that. And maybe split them up a little bit. Okay. That's looking nice. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this garlic, as much as you want. Alright, got that. So I'm going to get the grill started, get that fired up. Let me, okay. Well, I wish I had a camera on that. My arm, I smell hair. I just burnt all the hair on my arm. Okay, so I got that ready. I'm going to put the chicken on top. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. That's going to be great. And once I start getting my stock together, I'm going to put a little bit of stock in there as well, and then I'll start to baste it as it cooks. But I'm going to put it in there. 350 probably works pretty good. If you have a thermometer on your grill, use it. If not, get one. It's always good to have. And we'll just leave that. I wonder if I should cover that first. We'll get to that. We're going to put aluminum foil over it at some point. I'd really like to clean up my area. It's getting a little out of control here. But so I'm going to put in, I don't know, about this many carrots in there. All right. Some carrots. Let's put in some onion. Okay. Alright. What else? Onions, carrots. If we had some celery, we could do that. Let's see, pepper, garlic. I'll put the garlic in a little bit. I've got some of my seasoning I'll put in there. Okay, so. Okay, so let's get ready to get my stock together, okay? I've got some onion. Got some onions, some carrots, some garlic. Okay. We've got some seasoning we'll put in a little bit. But let's see, what else can we put in there? Okay. Well, I don't really have anything else. That should be fine. So what I'll do is I'm going to get this on the stove top. Okay. Put a little bit of olive oil in there. Okay. Turn it on. Medium high. We'll get that going. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the meat, season it a little bit. I'm going to brown it a little bit, and then I'm going to throw the veggies on top, and then pour the water on, shut it down, boil it. Okay? All right. Oh, actually, I've got some of these carrots here, so that's good. I'll use some of these. Use them up. You know what's great about little plastic bags like this? You can wash them out and use them, but what I like to do is if I've got some, maybe some skin, chicken skin or stuff, I'll put it in the Ziplocs and I'll Ziploc them and then throw them out. But and another thing, if you're not going to get out to the garbage till the next day or whatever, you can always take all your stuff, put it in a big Ziploc bag and throw it in the freezer. Okay, it's just going to freeze overnight, and then when you go to the trash can in the morning, just pull it out of the freezer. Okay, fantastic. I got my two little dogs here, Stella and Hazelnut, playing. Okay. Why don't we do this? I'm going to put some seasoning over all the chicken pieces I've got here. There we go. That's a simple thing about this. I mean, we're using one spice for everything, but they're being cooked differently, so you're going to get some of the same flavors, but it's just going to be different textures and so forth. Okay? Cool. I hear the oil. So let's bring the chicken over there. Look out, guys. Alright. Actually, all but we don't want to do the thighs, right? Because we're keeping the thighs for another dish. So what I've got the wings. Right? Got the wings, got the carcass, bones from the thighs. Okay. And the legs. So we're going to get a lot of meat out of this as well. So it's going to be awesome for the soup. It just so happens I've got some leftover breasts that I cut up for stir fries. I'm going to use some of that as well. Add a little bit of white meat to the mixture. But we'll let that cook down. Okay. Okay, so I've got my stove up to number 7.5, 8. Okay? Alright, so I've got onion left here. I'm going to put in a ramekin. These are great. They're called ramekins. They come in glass. They come in ceramic. these things are great to have, especially when you're prepping up food ahead of time. If you're having guests over, why not get all your onions chopped up, everything you need. Prep it earlier in the day or the night before, put it into small little containers, and just be ready. So when it's time to cook, you got everything. Of course, your friends will show up and they'll be like, hey, what can I do, you know? And usually, like, if you're in a frustrated mode and you're trying to get everything done, you're like, I'm fine, just leave me alone. They'd like to help out, right? And you could use the help. So if you have everything organized, you have to be like, yeah, actually, I need to make up this particular dish, and here are the ingredients. Just do this, you know, and everybody's happy. They get involved. It's fun, okay? All right, so let's move this around a little bit. All right, we don't have to cook this all the way through. What I'm doing is just browning up the chicken, letting some of those spices infuse with the oil. Okay. Do that a little bit more. We're going to have a highly condensed chicken stock, so it'll be great. Later we'll just add a little bit of water to that for the soup, and we'll be good to go. Okay, once that is done, I'm going to clean up the area here, okay? And the grill should be heating up pretty well right now, so that should be ready to go in the oven soon too.